Okay, everybody, welcome to tonight's call. I am really excited. I'm going to formally introduce myself. This is going to be a recording. My name is Debbie Neal, independent consultant, executive national vice president with Arbonne. And we're going to repeat the training that Maria did on our training in rec because it was so good. It was so simple. And I mean that with so much love because simplicity duplicates in Arbonne. And so often we're overthinking, we're overcomplicating, we're looking in the mirror, we're wondering what we lack, we're looking around, we're comparing, and we're losing sight and focus of the main thing. And you guys know how passionate I am about the close. You know, I once did a SoundCloud on the power of a close. I did a SoundCloud on closing your month 3 times. I have, you know, a podcast on the close. I've done YouTubes on the close, but I'll tell you something. And I've been talking to Brooke about this since Maria did the call. I'm like, I know that we get paid every week. I strive to get paid every week, but I've never looked at the Friday as a close. I have to be really honest and vulnerable because I even say sometimes to Brooke, I'm not like quite sure where the sales ended, where they begin. I just know that I'm always in the mode of enrolling and selling. So I kind of just look at it as an ongoing thing. But that was such a beautiful wake-up call because how do we build that discipline for a close? And I talk about it all the time. We create 24-hour goals. We create 40-hour, 8-hour goals. And when we create and we build that skill set, that's how we're able to qual when we lead our team to region and nation, because the numbers required on those closes are generally much different, right? And so when you're in your mind and in reality closing your month 4 times to create 5 paychecks in Arbonne, you're building your leadership, you're building your discipline, you're building your focus, you're keeping yourself held accountable to the main thing. And we duplicate what we do. We don't duplicate what we say. So there's many reasons why this training was absolutely so amazing. So with that said, I am going to turn this over now. And I hope you have your pens. I hope you have paper. I want you to write down these numbers. And then when Maria's done, I'm even going to cast your vision for what this could look like 5 years from now and 10 years from now. And this is a recording that I want you to watch as often as you can. And when you bring new consultants in, show them this recording because it's what we do. It's how we do Arbonne. And the only way to build an organization is by doing Arbonne really well. And then that's how we teach others to do the same. So Maria, thank you so much. And I'm really excited to turn it over to one of my beautiful direct national vice presidents, executive national vice president, Maria Spillane.
Thank you, Debbie. And thank you so much for inviting me. It's truly an honor to be here. And I'm very excited to share this with you all again. I know that we just went over this just a couple of days ago, but the response to this was really powerful. And I've gotten so many messages and so many people reaching out to me. I just want to say thank you guys for your kind words. For those of you who have not met me personally, my name is Maria Spillane. I'm an executive national vice president and independent consultant with Arbonne. And what I am talking about today, as Debbie has kind of filled you in on, is she called it the power of 5. And I like that title because it is really powerful. You have a choice in Arbonne how many paychecks you're going to earn. You choose to earn it or you choose not to earn it. There's no such thing as an accident, really. There's just whether or not you've paid attention to the decisions that you're making. And I call myself right out on this. Like, seriously, I am in no way perfect, but I will tell you that I strive for 5 ever since this is how it's been. Since we've had the ability to earn 5 paychecks, in my mind, it seems illogical that I would want to earn anything less than 5 paychecks. So it's a no matter what for me. And at first it was, you know, I will never make less than $100 in commission on a Tuesday. And then I was like, wait, that's silly. Why don't I do more? I am basing everything that I'm sharing with you guys today on 750 QV per week, because that's what the AIT trip is based on. And, you know, when Arbonne puts things like this together, guys, they do it everything intentionally. And it is really about building a strong business. Some people are really just naturally great at sales. Some people are really naturally great at sponsoring. For some of us, we have to learn those skills over time. And maybe neither one of those is like a natural thing, okay? But I will tell you that it's all learnable. It's all learnable. And one of the most important things that I have become to understand through working with Debbie and through learning from all of the incredible leaders in Arbonne is that it is not enough. It is not enough to just bring in new consultants. It is not enough just to sell products to people. You have got to have a healthy mix of both if you plan on building a strong, sustainable business. Okay. You want a business that thrives. So strive for 5. Okay. I have, this is like the success plan summary here. I want you guys to have this. Okay. I want you to have it on your wall. And if you've never looked at this, this is affectionately known as CDARN. In fact, if you put CDARN into the source, this will come up. And this is like a 1-page summary of our success plan. And it tells you the numbers you need to get to each level. It tells you what your commissions are. It tells you what your overrides are. For those of you who do not know what those things are, obviously you've got to know what commission is, right? You sell a product, you earn a commission. If it's a regular client, you're going to get a 35% commission. If it's a preferred client, you're going to get a 15% commission. Yes, it's worth them getting the 20% off because preferred clients tend to reorder and come back again and again. And then your override commission, which you'll see down here on the CDARN sheet. This is, it is on the percentage that's left over. Okay, it's on the amount that's left over after commissions have been taken out. So commissions and discounts taken out is 35%. What's left over from that is 65% of the cost of the item. That's what you earn overrides on. Overrides are the percentage that you earn on what your team sales are. So at each level, you get a different override, which is all laid out here. I'm not going to get into that because this is not a compensation plan training really. Okay. But I do want you guys to have this. I want you to look at it and I want you to refer to this. I also want you to take a look at earnings.arbonne.com so that you can see what's typical at every level. I am not here to train you on what's typical. I'm here to train you on how not to be typical. Okay. This is how not to be typical. So this should be on your wall right alongside your goals. Now, when I shared this with you guys the other day, I wanted you guys to understand that I am not a math person, okay, necessarily, but I've come to really love numbers over time. Debbie has helped me learn to love numbers over time. And I'll tell you why I love numbers. I love numbers because they don't lie. And I love numbers because once you understand them, you understand how to build them. Okay, so this is a training on how to build your paycheck. And I know that a lot of people are very, very hyper focused on title. And for a minute, hot minute here, I want you to stop focusing on your title. And I want you to focus on maximizing the comp plan. Okay, focus on building your paycheck. Because something that blows my mind, okay, blows my mind is that an area manager who is really following this philosophy of strive for 5 can make more money than a regional vice president who does not earn 5 paychecks, who only earns the 1 override paycheck. Okay, so it's possible for an area manager to out earn a regional vice president. And I'm going to tell you how that can happen. And I do also want to point out that you can follow you can follow the paycheck to the title. You know, if you see that your paycheck looks kind of closer to the, like if you're an area manager and you see your paycheck is closer to the typical earnings that a regional vice president would make, you can pretty much see that your trajectory is moving towards regional vice president. And if you're a regional vice president and you see that your paycheck is more where the typical area manager paycheck might be, you know where your trajectory is going, and it's time to turn it around, right? Time to turn it around and move forward with a whole new set of ideas. So what you do duplicates, whether you do the right thing or the wrong thing, it duplicates. So if you commit to earning 5 paychecks every single month, that, you know, and that duplicates, right? The people that are on your team are also going to be striving to earn those 5 paychecks every month. If you don't commit to that, and if you just kind of let it happen and you're like, well, sometimes I earn it, sometimes I don't, then that's literally the attitude that your entire team is going to have. So commit to earning a paycheck every single solitary month, because this is literally the only place I've ever been in my entire life where I have the option to earn 5 paychecks instead of just 4. Okay. And here's what's fun too. There's like at least 1 month, I think it's March, that you might even be able to get 6. So let's get into this a little bit. We get our commissions every Tuesday. Commissions are what we earn on our personal sales. Override and achievement awards are awarded to us once a month in the 5th paycheck. The 5th paycheck typically comes out around the 9th of the month, but it's often earlier than that. In fact, this month it came out on the 5th or something like that. So it depends on holidays. It depends on how big the close was. It depends on whether there's product launches happening or whatever, but it's around somewhere between the 5th and the 9th of the month. Now, for an independent consultant, okay, let's talk about the independent consultant level. To earn your 5th paycheck, how are you going to earn your 5th paycheck? Because it is possible for someone who is brand new to earn their 5th paycheck. That would take earning your achievement award. And again, here's the CDARN. All of the achievement awards are right down here, and they show you exactly what you need in order to earn those. Okay, so if you're an independent consultant and you have 2,500 QV success line volume and at least 2 new independent consultants or preferred clients with over 150 order, you would earn your achievement award, which is $100. Okay, and that would come to you in your 5th paycheck. Decide that you are never going to let your 5th paycheck go. Always earn your 5th paycheck. Okay. And to do that, obviously, you're going to have to start building your business both weekly and monthly. So every Friday at midnight, or 1 o'clock in the morning, technically, that is the close of the week. Anything that you sell prior to that time on Friday night is going to show up in your paycheck on Tuesday. Okay. The close of the month is the last day of the month, whatever that might be, the 29th or the 30th or the 31st. Okay. And you'll get paid for your overrides somewhere around the 9th month, the next month. And you'll get paid, if it's a Friday, it's 2 closes at once. Okay. So to me, it's really exciting. I got my weekly paycheck and my 5th paycheck on the same day. And I was like, oh, this is the best. Okay. So how many times you choose to close, you know, and I love all of the trainings, like, you know, how to close three times, like close your month 3 times. I have followed Debbie my entire Arbonne career, and I love all this stuff. When they changed things so that now we have the 5 paychecks and we have a close every Friday, it really feels so much more, I don't know, it just feels so right for me. You know, every single Friday is the close. Every single Friday is the close. Every single Friday is the close. Put it in your mind and strive for 5. So I have some examples for you guys. Before I get into those, I do want to mention a couple of things. Your business is always in motion. We talk about this a lot. Your business is always in motion. There's no such thing as standing still. So don't let yourself fall into, you know, kind of complacency and think to yourself that the illusion that you're like stable is real. There's no such thing as stable. Like it's going up or it's going down. You have to keep it moving in order to create that nice big wide business that Debbie always talks about. Okay, so I already got that. Let me move on to my fun stuff here. Okay, so here's my examples. I want to show you guys how you can build your paycheck intentionally instead of just letting it happen. We're assuming in these examples that about half the people become preferred clients and half of them are just regular clients. Obviously, this can be variable, okay? None of this is exact because it's examples, and we're basing this on a fictitious character, not a real person, okay? So obviously, this is just an example, but hear me out. As an independent consultant, let's say that you sell $750 worth of product per week. Okay, assuming that's half and half preferred clients and regular clients. Okay, that would be about $187.50 per week. Okay, now that is 3,000 QV per month. Okay, so that's that person. Let's say it's you, earns their achievement award. Okay. And that achievement award is an extra $100 that comes in the fifth paycheck. Okay. So altogether, the 5 paychecks added up would come out. That cannot possibly be true, but I will double check it. I think it comes out to $750, which is really fun for me that happens. Okay. Then let's see what happens when you bring some new people into your business. They see what you're doing and they duplicate you. Okay. Remember, duplication happens whether you do the right thing or the wrong thing. And if you keep doing it and you keep really getting into it, they're going to see that. Your team is going to see that and they're going to do it too. So let's say this person has become a district manager, clearly because they're selling $750 worth of product per week. So they're going district even by themselves. Okay. Then that person, let's say they have 4 people, okay, that have joined their team, and they are also selling $750 worth of product per week because that's what they've been taught. That's what we do. Okay. They all close every Friday and they close again at the end of the month. Okay. It creates a lot more stability, a lot more, it's just a much better anchor, okay, much better foundation for your business. And it all starts with you. That would be those 4 people, that would be an additional 15,000 QV per month, okay, in addition to what you're already doing, selling 750 per week yourself. That adds up to about $1,400 plus there would be a bonus or an achievement award also included in the 5th paycheck. And all told, if you add up the $187.50 per week in commission to the achievement award and the overrides, that comes out to about $2,148 for that month altogether. Okay. Now, obviously that person's well over 15,000 QV, so they're becoming an area manager. Okay, you can look at this CDARN to see exactly what the qualifications for that are. Okay, as an area manager, you're still doing 750 QV yourself each and every week, closing every Friday. Okay, and then let's say you teach, in addition to doing about 15,000 in your central district. Okay, because you're bringing new people in, as you're promoting other people up, right? Bringing new people in, teaching them to sell $750 worth of product per week. You're also promoting, let's say, 2 area managers direct. Between the 2 of them, they're doing about 30,000 QV because each of them sells $750 in product per month, per week, and each of them teaches their team to do the same. Okay, so basically we're setting this up as though they're duplicating you exactly. Okay, now when you add that all up, in addition to the $187.50 per week, okay, which is now not sounding like a lot, but it's so important for that $187.50 to keep coming every single Tuesday so that it keeps coming everywhere down the line, right? If you help people make money now, it will help build your future. I love how this works. So if we add that all up and we add in the fact that we've got the Area Manager Achievement Award is also going to be in there. Okay. We add in all of the overrides, that comes out to approximately $5,230 for that month. Okay. Now this person has well over region numbers. So let's look at what happens when this person is a region, and let's assume it's you again. Okay. So you're still selling $750 in product per week. You're still closing every Friday. And in addition to about 15,000 in central district, because again, as you're promoting people out of your central district, you're bringing new people in and teaching them to sell $750 a week in products. Okay. You've also got area managers that have come up that your central area has about 30,000 QV in it, because each person is teaching the next to keep selling $750 worth of product a week. And then you've got 2 regional vice presidents of your own. They're doing about 60,000 between the 2 of them. And if you take a look at what the commissions are added to overrides, plus the regional, plus the VP award, and this does not count the VP Success Award. I have not even added that in. That's a separate thing. This is the Achievement Award. That comes out to about $9,030. So you see how that builds really consistently. It's about starting here, like exactly where you are right now in this minute. It's about starting here and building weekly and monthly, every week and every month, closing every Friday and striving for 5 yourself, so that when people come into your business, they're going to do the same thing. If you're consistently earning 4 paychecks, and hear me on this, okay? If you're consistently earning 4 paychecks a month, okay, and you're not earning the 5th paycheck, I want you to stop hiding your light under a bushel, and I really mean that. And I'm calling you out right now. If you're earning 4 paychecks a month and you're not earning the 5th paycheck, you have got to be willing to step outside your comfort zone, because you have the power to teach people to do exactly what you're doing, because you're really good at this. If you're earning a paycheck every single week, you're really good at this. Just go ahead and trust yourself and teach other people to do exactly what you're doing. And you're going to see magnificent things happen for them and for you. It is about trusting yourself to lead. Okay. So I want you to find those people in your life that need this, want this, can add to this, could be amazing for this, and teach them how to duplicate you, because you rock. If you're earning a weekly paycheck inconsistently, make a decision right now to change that. Make a decision right now to do it intentionally. You know, you've got this business, you might as well get a paycheck every single solitary Tuesday. There's really no reason not to. And this is about building from the foundation up with the knowledge that the foundation is you. It's you. And I did actually go back after the training, and I was curious, and I did some more math, which I know Debbie is so proud of me for doing some more math. Because first of all, you can go ahead and do the math and keep doing the math up and up and up and up and up, okay? Because it will start to really blow your mind. But what I did is I went and I redid all of the math, and I created a person who stopped working their business personally and stopped selling. Okay, they signed a bunch of people on, they got to a certain point, and then they stopped selling themselves, and they just manage. Okay, this person is hypothetically a regional vice president. Okay, they're still signing people up, but they're just buying products for themselves and then not doing anything. They're not selling anything. And even though in my model, this person has a team of 40 who are purchasing products for themselves, because nobody on the team is selling anything to anyone, it comes out, their paycheck only comes out to about $1,600, like $1,640. And so you know where that person is going to end up, where that trajectory is. The trajectory is on its way down. I thought it was really intriguing that when you take sales out of the equation, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter how big the team is. If you are duplicating 0 sales, you're going to see the effect of that and the impact of that. Really, really huge. So, you know, after I spoke, someone else spoke at Training and Rec, and I wrote this down underneath all of my notes. It says, "You belong where there's abundance." That was my favorite thing that anyone said. I don't even remember who said it, but thank you to whoever said that. You belong where there's abundance. And I really, truly believe that about all of you guys. So I hope that this was helpful. I hope that this was as clear as the last time I shared it. And I'm just going to ask you one more time, guys, strive for 5. Strive for 5. If you want to thrive, strive for 5. Love you guys. Thank you so much.
Okay, Maria, that was really, really good. And I'm going to add something to it, because this is something that I thought of after your training, because just those numbers alone are so impressive. Those numbers alone to me are such a powerful reason to get to work. Because, correct me if I'm wrong, sometimes we're thinking, what more can I do? How can I help my team? Where do I go? We own a business, right? So here's what I want to project to you. So Maria talked about the 750 for a very obvious reason. If you sell 750 QV a week, you're on track to earn the AIT trip, okay? That's not even taking in account the promotions that you get a lot of points for. So if you're on a mission to personally sell 750 QV a week, what do you think is going to happen when you do this consistently compounded over time? Okay. So I want you to visualize you continuing to do this behavior, right? Building the skill set, building the discipline. So you know what's also going to happen in those weeks? Not just you're new, but maybe Brooke, who's been a PC, is going to hop online and renew her 30-day. Maybe Tom, who's been a PC, is going to hop online and order. So I want you to visualize you being consistent with your new, developing the relationship with these clients and preferred clients. You're in this business for 2 years, 3 years, 5 years. And at some point, that weekly consistency is now growing to 3,000 CQV a week. Okay. And I'm going to tell you this, there are no guarantees for income. You can go to resetarbond.com to see what's typical or average. But I think you and I both know if you truly do that consistently every single week, it is not just going to be your new. So here's another thing I'm going to challenge you. So if all of a sudden you're like, oh my gosh, I'm at 1,000 CQV and I didn't even sell anything, I want you to hear not just what you want to hear, because Maria is saying 750 new. All of those reorders are bonus. You're building a foundation. You're building an organization, okay? But I want to give you some numbers because Maria knows I love numbers. So I work these out. Again, same thing, 3,000. You could build that up in a year. You could build it up in 6 months. You could build it up in 5 years. You're paid on your efforts. You're paid on your results, right? So it's the amount of work that you put in. You could have that goal. If you have 3,000 CQV a week, half preferred clients, half clients, like Maria said, it's 750 a week that you'd be earning. But here's what I want you to get. It's not going to be more effort. You're going to feel the compound of your effort. So with that scenario, I'm not suggesting you sell 3,000 CQV a week. I'm suggesting that you continue to be consistent with your 750 and build a relationship and watch this compound over time. Here's some other numbers that I figured just to give you. when you lead from the front, when you lead with excellence, most people, not only in Arbonne, you guys, in life, they never do again what they did to achieve a goal. So it takes discipline to be consistent. That's why they say 1% and 2%. Okay. So let's just say you've now, over time, you're doing your 750 every single week. You have repeat sales and you've now accumulated, just all of this compound stuff is now creating 3,000 CQV. Okay. Every week you teach 4 people how to do the same. 4 people. Okay. That's you and 4 people a month. That's 48,000 QV. $48,000. You teach 10 people how to do that. That's 120,000 CQV. Now, I'm not suggesting you go and teach people tomorrow how to do 3,000 a week. I'm suggesting that you teach yourself and everybody to do 750, but you commit to excellence, not for a period of time, but for forever. That is what the compound effect is. Be on a mission to have 100 preferred clients as soon as possible. Okay, commit for life, because consistency compounds. You guys, this is what I mean by simplicity, and I'm going to close on this thought. You've heard me say this, you've heard many people say this. What do we do for a living? We sell product, number one. That's what Maria just talked about. We're always looking for people to sell product. We're looking to enroll consultants. Number 3, we're always looking to grow our leadership. How do we grow our leadership? This only way to grow our leadership is by doing the do. Okay. People will not do what you say. They will always do what you do. Just like Maria mentioned, that whether it's good, whether it's bad, it will be duplicated. Okay. And I'm not here to judge what's right and wrong. I'm just saying it will be duplicated. And when we grow our leadership, we now develop the ability to develop leaders. And when we become a leader and develop leaders, we now have the ability to increase the efficiency in our organizations. So when you're having team meetings, when you're strategizing with your team, quite honestly, it should be, where are you in CQV? What can I do to help you create sales? What can I do to create sales? Because when we're out building sales, we're building our vision, we're building our belief, we're building our mindset, we're building our vision, we're building our leadership. You guys, I'm calling on your greatness. We are at the beginning of October. We have October, we have November, and we have December. So when you're out there sharing Arbonne, this is what I want you to teach people how to do, how to truly own and operate what has the potential to be a successful home-based business, phone-based business. So thank you, Maria. This is a tool to use forever. To me, it's so powerful. It's so simple. I'm so blessed to have the leaders that I have in my organization. So thank you guys. I'm going to end recording.